always told my parents. I always said कि I remember जब शीला की जवानी गाना आया था and I was nicely dancing, सारे cousins घर पे आ जाते थे and I was only dancing on it.
Okay.
On repeat. I used to love that song. We used to hear it on loop. And नहीं, I always had one. Of course यार, वो nervousness, tension सबको होती है before their film. You know, even the biggest of stars have that stress, and it's important. It's because your work is your everything. It's your worship place. Then he realized and he saw my work and started, you know, having that faith in me because he saw लोग उनको phone करके बोल रहे हैं हमें कशिका चाहिए. We want, and he's my manager. So people have been calling him and telling him, we want her for this, want her for that. And I think वो आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाता है. You know, you can't have a life where everything is working smooth, everything is going well. It won't really make your life adventurous. कुछ तो होना चाहिए, कुछ मसाला, you know, something going down. Hi guys, this is Kashika Kapoor here, and you're watching me on India Forums.
Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
वेल हम सब ने इनकी अपकमिंग फिल्म के चर्चे सुने ही होंगे और उसके साथ साथ इनके भी चर्चे काफी हो रहे हैं आजकल. एंड आई एम सो ग्लैड कि इनकी फिल्म के रिलीज के कुछ ही दिन पहले आज ही इंडिया फोरम्स के ऑफिस में विराजमान हुई है. वेलकम इन कशिका कपूर टू इंडिया फोरम्स. हेलो.
So much. Hi. Thank you guys for watching us and thank you for having me here today.
How are you doing?
Very well. How are you?
सच बताओ, मतलब रातों को नींद आ रही है? अभी रिलीज डेट इतना फास्ट आ रही है. How is all of that happening?
Don't ask. We've not been sleeping at all. I swear. मतलब हम सिटी टूर्स के लिए जा रहे हैं बस. मतलब बहुत मजे है at the same time. But of course बहुत भागम दौड़ी हो रही है. We are going. We just did some lovely city tours. We went to Surat. We went to Ahmedabad. We did Jaipur, Delhi.
Wow.
And now I'm here. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. वैसे I just want to know कशिका कि जब कोई ऐसा इतना बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट आने वाला है आपका, कमेंट्स वगैरह आप पढ़ते होंगे, लोगों के नहीं देखते सही है. शी डजंट टेक एनी प्रेशर ऑन इट बिकॉज़ माय क्वेश्चन वाज when people talk so much about a film which is gonna come, तो usually एक थोड़ा सा टेंशन होती है, you know, कि यार मैंने तो अपना काम अच्छा कर दिया है, अब इसकी बातें इतनी हो रही है, अब now let's see how people are gonna perceive it. तो वो है कुछ टेंशन बैक ऑफ द माइंड?
Of course यार, वो nervousness, tension सबको होती है before their film. You know, even the biggest of stars have that stress, and it's important. It's because your work is your everything. It's your worship place. इतना कुछ देने के बाद you do feel कि यार ये हो जाए, you know, अच्छा चल जाए. So yeah, होता है, you know, like I told you, I've been having sleepless nights, like you just asked me, because all of us are just running around. We're trying to get that kind of exposure. We're trying to connect to the right audience. You know, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर की ये जो फिल्म बनी है, ये बनी है 2 tier 3 tier के categories के. You know, कि वो लोगों के साथ connect हो जिनके साथ होना चाहिए. You know, so yeah, and you know, I've always built myself from the beginning only. ये तो मेरी first film है. तो मैंने ऐसे build किया अपने आप को कि यार कमेंट से कभी disturb नहीं होना है और कमेंट्स को इतना वैल्यू भी नहीं देना. To be very honest with you. तो मुझे नहीं पढ़ना है all of that. I mean, I'm very, the audience makes us. Okay, so I'm very excited. I am looking forward. I love them. I have some fans posting for me every day. You know, ma'am, we're waiting for 18th October. We're waiting, and I'm really excited. क्योंकि मेरी टीम मुझे बोलती रहती है ये लोग ये posts डाल रहे हैं, and I'm like, I'm really looking forward. You know, because their happiness means so much. At the end of
I can see the sparkle in her eyes when she's talking about it. Let me take you, you know, down the memory lane. And let me ask the little Kashika, when she was small or growing up during her childhood. I mean, क्या fantasize करती थी वो? Was acting always her?
The little Kashika would right now just do this.
तो बचपन से एक्टिंग का कीड़ा है या फिर, यू नो, यूजुअली होता है स्कूल में टीचर पूछते हैं तो बच्चे कहते हैं डॉक्टर बनना है, टीचर बनना है, पुलिस वाला बनना है, यू नो, तब कुछ और बोल दिया और बड़े होते होते फिर वो चेंज हो गया है. हाउ वाज दैट जर्नी?
नो बचपन से always told my parents. I always said कि I remember जब शीला की जवानी गाना आया था and I was nicely dancing, सारे cousins घर पे आ जाते थे and I was only dancing on it, on repeat. I used to love that song. We used to hear it on loop. And नहीं, I always had one vision. Always had. There is no backup plan.
And parents ने support किया.
और हर plan है. Yeah. My mom supported me from the very start. My dad did not. He didn't want me to get into this because he saw कि यार ये scholar है school में, nerd है. You know, Kashika, just leave for the US or leave for London School of Economics. Just study there. You know, just continue that. Correct. So I told him, Dad, I'll finish my basics. Don't worry. And side by side, मैं वैसे भी पढ़ूंगी, but I want to do this. You know, then he realized and he saw my work and started, you know, having that faith in me because he saw लोग उनको phone करके बोल रहे हैं हमें कशिका चाहिए. We want, and he's my manager. So people have been calling him and telling him, we want her for this, want her for that. So of course he's a proud parent. Wow. You know, and now I have both their support. You know, both my parents are so supportive. They are my cheerleaders, they are my pillars. And touch wood, and I swear to God, half your battle is won if your parents support you.
Absolutely
हाँ,
true.
मतलब आप कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं लोगे जिंदगी में यार, मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे साथ खड़े, कुछ नहीं जा सकता गलत।
ट्रू, एब्सोल्युटली ट्रू।
So,
क्योंकि पेरेंट्स का साथ होना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है व्हेन इन टुडेज एज, जब कोई बच्चा
Yes.
ऐसा डिसीजन ले रहा है ना, एक्टिंग बोलो, सिंगिंग बोलो,
हाँ
डांसिंग
जी,
बोलो,
हाँ जी।
जिसको एज अ हॉबी देखा जाता है कि यार यू नो दिस इज
Correct.
नथिंग,
Yeah.
उसमें दैट्स रियली
That's
इंपॉर्टेंट।
why I always had a very clear vision. Dramatics in school,
हाँ.
you know, always being a dancer.
हाँ.
My nana used to push me, ja Kathak class ke liye ja, and I used to be like, no, nahi. And I swear to God, it's really helped me today. It's all paid off
Really?
because it gives you so much grace.
Yeah,
you can do any
it
form of
does.
dance well if you've done Kathak, if you've done Bharatanatyam.
Wow.
You know, so I mean, it's all just helped me at the end of it.
Wonderful. Kashika, do you remember your first acting gig? कोई भी स्कूल में करा होगा, कोई प्ले या ड्रामा याद है वो पहली बार स्टेज
मैंने
पे?
honestly, I just remember this one thing because that was my first ever in dramatics. I was the opener of the show.
Oh.
So I was opening the show to be able to invite all the parents, you know, see all of them and give a long speech on the entire play. In those days, you know, आप में होती है ना लोग यार इतने लोग हैं थिएटर में कैसे करूँगी? But it was always there. Always there. I remember mom and dad just sitting there cheerleading for me. But yeah, it's always been a dream and now it's a dream come true.
Wow. Well, let me come to Matric Pass. Of course, मैं आपके आगे upcoming film की भी बात करने वाली हूँ. But now that this is going to release, let me ask, ऐसी कौन सी एक चीज थी जो आपको you know was the decision maker for you कि यार ये चीज है ना इसके वजह से I'm going to do this.
Yeah, the storyline, the entire storyline. Because I know I'm not just going to be entertaining the masses. They're going to go home with the message with a story. You know, अगर कोई husband घर पे जाए और बोले यार मैं मेरी wife को पढ़ाने वाला हूँ. You know, कोई father बोले अपनी बेटी को यार I'm going to educate her. You know, to educate a sister, to educate a mother, to educate a daughter, to educate anyone and everyone who needs to get educated. मैं अपनी mom को बोलती हूँ यार कि मम्मा to keep your mind active. You know, you need to keep it stimulating. And how do you do that? By reading books. By being engaged in these things. It's very important. Yeah, it all comes on your health at the end of the day. You have to be very active mentally. That's very important. So I think the storyline, you know, of Matric Pass जो हम बोल रहे हैं, ये आजकल में issue है, अभी तक issue है. Certain areas में yes improvement हुआ है, but in a lot of areas in UP when we were shooting, I saw it. A lot of women want to get educated but they can't because their husbands don't let them. Families उन्हें allow नहीं करती है. उनकी सोच में बदलाव लाना, वो point है. You know, to be able to make an impact. Yes, versatility, being a versatile actor, वो तो एक side है. But at the same time, to be able to really be a voice for so many young girls who are struggling to get educated.
True, yeah.
Who are struggling to get independent. True. You know, I think I want to be that. True. I want to be a voice for change.
True.
That's important.
And I hope this film brings the change that you want, Kashika.
Thank you so much.
Also,
I really do as well.
I'm just remembering, अभी आपने बोला था कि आपने शीला की जवानी पे डांस किया. I think, I mean, item songs कर सकते हैं यार हम. I mean, we are perfect fit for that.
नहीं यार, not अभी तो नहीं. अभी नहीं. Honestly नहीं. I have gotten offers and मैंने मना भी किया है and I don't feel like it.
काफी लड़कों का दिल टूटा होगा ये सुन के अभी.
नहीं, one thing I love, you know, जब भी मैं बोलती हूँ मुझे कुछ नहीं करना है, मैं फोन उठा के डायरेक्टर को बोल देती हूँ. Because I want to be cordial. I want them to know, यार ये जो है ना चेहरे पे है, मुंह पे. Correct. That's important. So I always tell them because you should never leave anyone hanging. If you don't want to do something, let them find someone else for it. That's what I feel. And मुझे पता है कि ये मेरा angle है नहीं अभी. This is not something I want to do. Correct. You know, maybe with time, maybe with when you see things going a certain way, but अभी के लिए तो no. For a start, I would not want that. बिल्कुल. Of course, and the journey wouldn't have been a rose of bed, Kashika. You know, ups and downs तो आते रहते हैं. बिल्कुल. I would want to ask you कि वो downs में आपने अपने आप को कैसे संभाला होगा? मतलब auditions देते रहते हैं, वो तो एक cycle चलती रहती है. Of course, but I have to tell you, the downs is what makes the journey beautiful. I have to tell you because मैं showers में रोया करती थी कि क्यों नहीं हो रहा है यार, audition दे दिए, ये नहीं हो रहा है. You know, then I realized all of those closed doors were actually just protection for me. It was just mere protection. You know, तभी लगता था यार क्या हो रहा है, रू लू ये वो. But when you see things work out, when you see opportunities come your way, you know then, you know that वो इतनी छोटी चीज थी, ये इतनी बड़ी चीज है. You know, so that being a closed door was important. नहीं तो मुझे आज आयुष्मती की तरह मैट्रिक पास जैसा डेब्यू मिलता ही नहीं. You know, but the fact that I kept myself so close, the fact that I was not meant to do certain things, the fact that certain things didn't work out for whatever reasons, it was because I had to be here making a debut with an impactful message.
Correct.
You know, I think that's about it. So
I just love the positivity that you radiate. I really adore that. Yeah.
and also I'm into spirituality, yeah. So you know, mom and dad
Really?
always, I swear, mom and dad always tell me this because I'm into chanting, Namyo Ringe Kyo. I believe in Guruji also.
Okay.
Jai Guruji. So I believe in him, and I go for satsangs. That is my peace. And you know, when you go on this path, na,
Yeah.
you will never get swayed. Never. मतलब
Correct.
थोड़े time के लिए ठीक है. But you will never get into a zone where you will be sad or where you will go through a lot because you know there's a higher vibration, a higher calling. And when you
Energy.
have a higher calling, you'll always have problems. Always. वो तो होगा ही होगा. And I think वो आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाता है. You know, you can't have a life where everything is working smooth, everything is going well. It won't really make your life adventurous. कुछ तो होना चाहिए, कुछ मसाला, you know, something going down.
Well, also, I am surprised that how you have not, just confined yourself to Hindi language, if I am not wrong.
Yeah.
We have something upcoming in the Telugu side as well. I want to know it from you.
So, such a beautiful industry, yeah. Both Bollywood and Tollywood, and I'm extremely happy.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm very happy and grateful to be able to be a part of both the industries, to get a break together at the same time in
Yeah.
Bollywood as well as Tollywood. You know, is in itself, I mean, just I'm very grateful. You know, it really means a lot, and doing such lovely stories, you know. So in Tollywood, it's called LYF.
Yeah.
It's love your father,
Love your
love your
father.
family, love your friends.
Hmm.
It's actually based on the youth for the youth.
Oh.
That's the concept, yeah.
Oh.
So it's a lovely bond between a father and a son, and between Sweetie and Sidhu, who's my
Okay.
co-star,
Yeah.
and between all us friends, and you know, matlab, proper youth-based movie.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I also feel like हर इंसान जाकर देख सकता है. Because you can relate to it.
Correct.
You know कि यार अच्छा father daughter का है, चलो I can relate to this.
Yeah,
अच्छा
absolutely.
you know family का है, I can relate to it. So
Correct.
it's made for each and every age group.
Correct.
And I think it's a lovely story.
Well, I was speaking to her off the camera and I got to know that she learned Telugu for this.
Yes.
How
yes.
easy or difficult was it, Kashika?
See, to be very honest, it's a new language and I love taking up challenges. I love to get out of my comfort zone.
Correct.
Otherwise, I don't feel like कुछ कर रही हूँ.
Correct,
You know, when you
correct.
get out of your comfort zone, आप थोड़े से uncomfortable होते हो, आपको पता है कि यार कुछ हो रहा है.
बिल्कुल.
कुछ तो हो रहा है.
बिल्कुल.
So yeah, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. मुझे स्क्रिप्ट मिलती थी 1 घंटे पहले. 1 घंटे पहले जब मैं मेकअप रूम में मेकअप और हेयर कर रहे हैं वो लोग मेरे लिए, तभी मैं स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ रही हूँ. एंड तब मैं बोलती थी यार हाँ 1 घंटे में शॉट है एंड आई एम ऑलवेज समवन हु लाइक्स टू गिव माय बेस्ट शॉट इन वन टेक. मतलब ऑलवेज बिकॉज़ आई जस्ट फील लाइक रेपिटेटिव करोगे ना तो आपका वो प्रोडक्ट नहीं आएगा जो आपका
पहली बार में
फर्स्ट
आता
फाइनल
है.
में आएगा.
Absolutely.
You know, so it worked out. Yeah, it came out. I mean, this I'll let my director talk for me, but I've really enjoyed it. I love the language, love the people, love the food. South food, yeah, dosa, idli, puri, idli. You're living on all of it. Filter coffee. उनका तो बहुत मजेदार है. And I'm really looking forward, yeah, because it's a new journey.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
is,
I've worked
it
with
is.
some lovely people.
It is.
SP Charan sir, who's of course so well known, you know, very renowned. His father, Bal Subramaniam sir.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy to be working with SP Charan sir, to work with Nawab Shah, Aman Verma, Raghu Baba, Anjan Srivastav ji. Such a lovely person. I cannot begin to tell you. मतलब इतने senior actors होके ना आपको इतना comfortable feel करवाएंगे. Like you're not a new person there. You're someone who's already there.
Wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, such lovely people, and thankfully, I really thank my stars. I got to work with Atul ji and Alka ma'am in Ayushmati Geeta Matric Pass. They are so warm, so welcoming. मतलब शॉट के पहले वो बुलाते थे हमें रूम में, मुझे और अनुज को, माय को-स्टार, और वो लोग बोलते थे यार रूम में आ जाओ, चलो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं कुछ ना कुछ. मतलब so much fun. ऐसे नहीं कि यार हम सीनियर एक्टर्स हैं, हमारी कोई बट है, नहीं. बिल्कुल करेक्ट. मतलब इतना आपको कंफर्टेबल फील करवाएंगे ना that you're just at home.
तो मतलब दिस इज नॉट रॉन्ग टू से कि आपको एक एज एन आउटसाइडर किसी ने फील नहीं कराया ऐसे.
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. I was very warmly welcomed. I'll say that.
Chalo, now last 2 questions before we move on to our segment. 3 names I want to know from the Hindi cinema that जिनके साथ आपको काम करना है. Can be directors, actors, whoever.
Okay.
And 3 from the South cinema. Of course, we are going to a pan-India thing, but still.
I think where the story is good, yeah. Where it's content based. Like I love, and I've said this before also in a couple interviews, कि I love Deepika's choice of Chapak.
Yeah.
You know, I loved her choice. Reason being because it's a real story.
Yeah.
It's happened. यू नो क्या होता है कि ह्यूमन माइंड जो है ना बहुत शॉर्ट स्पैन के लिए कुछ याद करेगी.
True.
आजकल ये हो गया है बिकॉज ऑफ
True.
सोशल मीडिया एंड ऑल.
Absolutely.
But to be able to create something that people can look back to,
Correct.
you know, they can look back at when
Correct.
they go home कि अच्छा
Correct.
ये है OTT पे आया है, theaters में है,
बिल्कुल.
people will remember the buzz,
बिल्कुल.
you know कि अच्छा ऐसा कुछ फिल्म है, ऐसी कोई फिल्म है, कुछ
Hmm.
आया है ऐसा.
Hmm.
I feel it's a reminder, यार. It really clicks, you know, that
True.
we are making the audience really realize that this is an important issue.
And
This
this
is
is
happening,
happening.
and we are fighting for it. That is important. So I think to do stories that can really connect with the audience,
Mhm.
you know, and I honestly feel like, you know, one day there should be a meet and greet where we
Okay.
really meet the audience and ask them, guys, आपको कौन सी फिल्म चाहिए?
हाँ.
आपको कैसे टाइप की स्टोरी चाहिए? Because at the end of the day, they are the ones who make us. You know, so to really understand what are they bored of, what do they want, that is important.
Wonderful.
I think to do quality films.
तो मतलब किसी ऐसा
No,
को
not
actor
anyone
dream
specifically.
वगैरह
To
नहीं
be
है.
very honest, I love Deepika as an actress. I
हाँ.
love Ranveer as an actor.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, they're so emotional. They talk
Yeah.
through their eyes,
They
with
do,
their
they do,
eyes.
they do.
You know, you cry with them, you laugh with them, you feel romantic with them. I think that's the beauty of it. So definitely, but at the same time, I think nowadays in this day and age, I would say content.
Yeah.
I would say the
Content
right
is the king,
story.
यार. Content is the
Yeah.
king. So कोई favorite genre होगा आपका specific कि romance या
यार
comedy?
रोमांस में तो मैं पड़ी हुई हूँ बिकॉज इतने म्यूजिक वीडियोस किए हर म्यूजिक वीडियो रोमांटिक है. कहीं पे मेरा दिल टूट रहा है, कहीं पे मैं किसी का तोड़ रही हूँ. So yeah, I think I want to explore everything. You know,
I think
of course
action
ना, I wanna
action
be
में
like
देखना
clay.
चाहेंगे है ना.
Mold कर लो हर. Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be like water. You know, just
Take the shape of whatever
yes,
container you
yeah,
are in.
Fit into anything.
Wonderful. Fans को एक message ज़्यादा ज़्यादा क्या देना चाहोगे आप? Come on, that's your pitch.
Hi guys, this is Kashika Kapoor here. I love you all. Thank you so much for all the love you guys have been showing me. I've been seeing it every day on my social media and it means so much. I'm a little non-active, but I swear to God I watch everything. And I can't wait to see you guys someday. Please go and watch my film Ayushmati Geeta Matric Pass, which is going to be releasing soon on the 18th of October.